Hi, I'm Boots Brandon. Welcome to More Than Ink, and let's talk about real stories.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of More Than Ink podcast. So for today, we have Boots Brandon, CEO of Redeem Tattoo. We have Charles Arteta, CEO and founder of Arte Tattoo and Tattoo Academy Philippines. And lastly, we have GM, Sales and Marketing of Crossroads and From Here.
Ayun.
Break the ice, break the ice. Let's go.
Energy.
So, guys, as you all know, this is my podcast. Actually, magtagalog na lang ko ha para makasabot silang diwa.
Sabot mo.
Yeah, anyway, I have a regular podcast. So, we decided i-guest ko si Charles. But the end of the day, yung usapan biglang naging event. So, anyway, we just want to share knowledge, experience, and also I invited Gion because without him, wala tayo dito. So, also, inspiring na tao. He do all the managing dito sa Crossroads. So, interesting if you can learn from him about the business and everything, business side, whatever. So anyway, let's talk about maybe experience first. Charles, kamusta? Kamusta biyahe?
Okay naman. So saya naman. Medyo hassle actually yung first day.
Okay.
Pero nakasurvive naman. And yun, the rest of the week, enjoy naman. Syempre.
Alright.
How do you find Cebu so far?
Busy.
Busy?
Sobrang busy.
Oh, traffic din dito, no?
Oo, parang
Yeah.
parang...
Parang Manila na din. Yeah.
Parang hindi ako umalis na Manila.
Oo.
Pero I think ang nagbago is yung mga people around here.
Okay.
Sobrang warm naman ng pag-welcome
Welcome,
sa amin.
yeah.
Yan.
How's the
Uh,
how can you see yung tattoo industry dito so far?
I think because of you, tingin ko mag-grow pa talaga ng mag-grow. Kasi
Dahil sa akin.
Dahil sa'yo.
dahil sa'yo kasi
Ako na.
nagtuturo ko sa mga bagong sa mga aspiring tattoo
Alright.
artists. So eventually mag-grow talaga ng mag-grow yan.
The goal is, as I said earlier, lahat naman tayo mamamatay, di ba? May time tayo, but as much as possible para sa akin, if I'm alive, I'm just gonna share whatever I learn ba. Not only in tattooing, even in life, sa akong life ba. Just wanna share it. And the end of the day, wala namang wawala sa akin eh, di ba?
Dun sa mga hindi nakakakilala sa'yo, since we're on
Okay.
your podcast,
Alright.
can you at least give them brief history of how did you come about to being a tattoo artist?
Okay.
Parang, because like, a lot of people would think na, yung tattoo, it's for people na gifted mag-drawing.
Oh, yeah.
Correct,
Okay.
right? Because like, pag, when you're in elementary or high school, you already gonna pinpoint kung sino yung
Artist.
classmates mo na magaling
Makikita mo
mag-drawing.
na.
And then you feel intimidated, especially there are people na who are interested but intimidated in doing tattoo. So can you give them a glimpse of like what were you doing
Okay.
before you became a tattoo artist? Were you really good at drawing na agad? You felt ba na
Yeah.
magaling ako mag-drawing, mag-tattoo
Sa
na ako?
akin, I grew up with, surrounded myself with art. My uncle is a really good painter, like realism painter. Like, imagine a small picture like this, and then we painting niya sa ganito kalaki. That's portrait bro, realism. So I grew up with him. Yung mom ko, or single mom siya, and then I grew up with my uncle and lolo. So, nung naghiwalay sila, ako naiwan ako sa side ng lolo ko. Tapos yung uncle ko nakatira doon, which is he do painting every day. Like every day may mag-painting siya. And then, nakasurround ko, hindi ako yung pinakamagaling mag-drawing. Drawing ko lang yung teacher namin. Yung
Teacher agad. Ako isda eh. Proud na ako.
alam mo yung boring ka. Boring kayo ba? Mag-drawing ka. Akala niya nagsusulat ako, drawing ko pala siya. Ginagawa ko yung Christmas tree yung buhok niya. So, ganyan. So I'm the kid who always like do art sa school. 7 years high school. Didn't went to college.
O anong school yun? 7 years?
7 years. Sige, magkahakbong. Laging bagsak. Instead of 4 years. Anyway, I became a tattoo artist. Actually, I'm into mostly art. Dancing, mostly crafting, printing shirts.
Was tattooing your first love?
No. Yung ex ko, joke lang. joke lang. Yung high school, ha? Gabihan eh.
Kung sino
Joke
ka man.
lang. Hindi, yung mama ko, first love ko for sure. Anyway, first love, tattooing, bigla lang siyang dumating. Actually, before I became tattoo artist, I'm a skateboarder. So nakilala ako as a skater. I believe skateboarding is an art. If you do a trick, if you create something na hindi pa nagagawa ng iba or whatever as a trick, for me, that's an art form.
By the way,
Yeah.
Charles, if you haven't seen yet, Boots is one of the skilled,
Oo
very
nga,
very
oo
skilled
nga.
skateboarders here.
Yeah.
Actually, nakikita ko lang sa Instagram
Hindi siya hobby-hobby lang.
Skater talaga ako. That's my roots. And then a friend of mine introduced me to a tattoo shop sa Draki Tattoo sa Fuente. This is way back, 2000, anong taon na ba ako? So, mga 15 years ago. So, a friend of mine introduced me to a tattoo shop. And way back, malaki yung henna tattooing dito, lalo na sinulog. So, I worked for that
Mga
shop.
tribal pa.
Yeah, I worked for that shop as a henna artist. And then, eventually, nakita ko yung mga tao ba nagtatattoo. So, I was like so curious, bro, paano mo ginagawa yung tattoo? How you put the design into someone's skin? I was like so amazed ba. So, and then, that time, I was working as a conductor sa jeep, for I think, almost a year. And then, I saved my money from that. I think I saved 3,000 pesos just to buy a coil machine. Wala pang grip. Coil machine lang. And then I started tanaw lang ko, curious. Then I always ask people, I always hang out with the OGs, was Ronnie, Carlo. I always hang out with them kahit nakakairita na ako. Minsan ayaw na nila ko invite pa. Kasi ang dami kong tanong, ang dami kong question ba? Paano maggawa ng lining? Kasi noon wala namang ganito eh, walang
Workshop,
seminar, walang apprenticeship, ganyan. So I kind of like teach myself how to do a tattoo. Yun.
Oh, nice. How about si Charles?
Ikaw ba?
Magaling ka ba mag-drawing nung high school ka or elementary?
Actually, hindi. Lumaki ako sa lolo ko din eh.
Okay.
Na
Pareho ba
pintor.
kayo lolo?
Okay.
Pintor.
Malolo pala.
Pintor ng bahay.
Boy scene.
Boy scene.
Pero way back, wala akong pagdating sa pagdodrawing. Mas more into music ako eh. Mas more into music. Bata pa lang ako, nagbabanda na ako.
Okay.
Ayan.
Pero nung
Emo era ka ba?
Emo era, yan.
Taking Back Sunday.
Taking Back Sunday. So yun. Pero nung nag-start akong, nung college kasi, doon ako nag-decide ako magpa-tattoo eh.
Okay.
Tapos doon ako nahilig, doon ako nagkaroon ng interest kasi nakita ko yung process of tattooing. Sabi ko gusto ko to try Gusto ko to try.
Sa women's ka ba nag-college?
Hindi, PATS.
Sa PATS?
Aeronautical Engineering.
Okay.
Diba?
Pero
Ang layo.
ang layo, di ba?
From
Ang layo.
pilot to tattoo artist.
Diba?
May kilala ako, doktor siya eh. Doktor, naging tattoo artist.
Hello.
Hindi nakikinig eh, no? Wala, busy.
Pero yun, so nung first time ko magpa-tattoo, nakita ko nga yung process. Sabi ko, gusto ko rin i-try. Tapos, pero nung time na yon, nung naghanap na ako ng mga equipment, sobrang mamahal pala ng mga tattoo kit.
Yeah.
Kilala mo ba si Tushwan?
Oo,
Yun, siya yung OG.
Ang tagal nun, ang tagal. Yeah.
Sobrang OG ng Tush ni
Yeah,
Tushwan.
sobrang mahal din.
Ang
Yung
mahal ng mga
process,
equipment sa kanila.
Before, yeah.
You guys are so blessed. Lalo na yung mga new generation ba? Kasi you can access everything.
Wala.
Like way
Shopee.
back,
Pag walang kakilala,
kami
no?
pa yung gumagawa ng needle.
Ngayon, you can like,
sundahon pa.
you can buy sa Shopee na, no?
Easy.
Tapos wireless na to siya.
Mm.
And kanang, tawag dito, hindi na siya yung noisy.
Oo, yun.
Kasi inabot ko pa yun ng
Yung
dependal.
coil. Oh.
Diba?
Yup. How about you, bro? How did you...
So, hindi ako
Yeah.
nagtatato. Mahilig lang ako magpatato.
Yun.
But, I really like the art scene to be honest. That's why I think I'm here. Because, and si Boots yung one of my first friends here in Cebu. I came to Cebu December of 2020 when it was like getting a visa sa US if you're going to Cebu from Manila. So it was really hard. And then, but I've been in the music scene most of my life, event production, and marketing, advertising. So around that, that was my world before.
Okay. Yeah.
And then before me going here, I've been doing community events,
Okay.
which I got really
Hook up.
parang addicted with, because it's a different thing compared to doing big events. Because before I was working with companies that did big events. My first job was with Pulp Magazine.
Magazine.
We
Solid,
did
solid.
SummerSlam before, and then some of the international artists that came here before, and then after that, nag-shift man ako, like, you know, the EDM era, around
Okay.
2011 to
Party.
mga party scene. So I was in that workspace before. We produced, I was part of the production ni Avicii, and then Steve Aoki,
Wow.
Zed, those stuff. So those were like big events. But
Okay.
when I got into community events, that's something that I really like kasi it's ground up.
Okay.
It's more personal.
Yeah.
And then when I got here in Cebu, it's really like Cebu is community driven.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
for
I
sure.
really like it.
Okay.
So what I learned here is like you give value, and then you give value first
Yep.
before you expect anything. You give value first. So that's something that I've learned here. So far, this thing that we're doing, we actually just like hit up. Boots just messaged me like, "Oh, can we do this event and
Yeah.
or podcast?"
Yeah.
Oh, we can do it. Ayun. So
Yeah. A little bit background sa event. Actually, we planned this just a week
Oh,
lang.
grabe.
almost a week
Nabigla
ago
din
lang.
ako eh.
Yeah.
Another
Anyway,
week ago.
yeah. Gusto ko lang, I would like to share our experience and our passion yung ginagawa namin. Especially Charles. I look up to him kasi I see the way he present himself in social media, and also the way he run his shop. I've been in his shop. If you're in Manila, come visit him in Poblacion. It's a really nice place. Also, just observe. Like, also you can, pwede mo man to sa shop. You can come over to my shop. Just observe, especially the younger generations. Anyway, pwede mo accept a question, bro. If now may question about,
anyone can butt in pala.
yeah, you can tell us about earlier ba unsa yung nakatunan, unsa inyohang question pa, more question.
We just introduce ourselves a bit.
Introduce a gamay. So, let's
So
go.
Don't be intimidated
Yep.
by the microphones and all that. So just
Yeah.
we can make this
Siguro, let's talk about the line works, bro. Ang linis mo mag-line eh, no? So,
Grabe naman.
as iba yung style natin. So, yung line mo, mas anong tawag dyan? Mas himay mo yung wireless. Yeah. Bakit gusto mo yung wireless, bro? Anong kaibahan based on your
wired.
experience?
Well, mas madaling execute for me yung
Walang-
lines
Okay.
pag walang wire.
Okay.
Kasi before, 'di ba, coil tayo. Nung nagko-coil ako, mabigat eh. Mabigat yung mga machine ko eh, mga brass, 'di ba? So doon na-train yung kamay ko na maging steady. So mas madali siya nung mas magaan na yung hawak ko na machine. Tapos wireless na.
Yeah.
Kumbaga parang yung performance mo mas tumatagal ka. Diba?
That makes sense. Si Jen is my apprentice, almost a year na. So, as we all know, sobrang easy na lang bumili ngayon ng wireless, ganyan. But, I told her na, Jen, you should start sa coil. So, nag-start siya sa coil for a couple of months, tattooing oranges, second skin, and then human skin, si Dope. Si Dope yung unang... Oo. Tapos, tapos habang nagtatattoo siya, which is, ito yung na-observe ko ba? So, from the coil, yung line niya, hindi pa siya ganun ka-consistent. Pero, but she did it anyway, for how many months? So, ngayon, she got the, parang sa skate kasi, we have this, we call this board control. So, if you're a skater, tapos, you have that board control, magagawa mo kahit ano. Parang si Motik ba, sobrang grabe yung board control niya. Sa tattooing naman, may din, yung how you control your machine. Either coil, rotary, wireless, whatever. Pag himay mo na yung board machine control, mas easy na. So, what I observed from her, for a couple of months, parang himay na niya yung coil. Sabi ko, Jen, time na bumili ka ng rotary. Once nung nakita ko, once she did the rotary, which is the bishop, sobrang gaan, sobrang consistent ng palo, I saw her line works gumanda. And I think that's because of the process. Di ba? The thing is, there's a lot of people wanna learn something new, but they're afraid to go to the process.
Yeah.
Some people look at us, no, I wanna be like Boots, but alam mo ba anong pinagdaanan ko para dumating dito? And what I sacrifices and ano yung ginawa ko sarili ko to teach myself to be who I am right now. So the process is really important for me. Whatever craft you're into, basics is the most important thing. You can't go even though sobrang galing mo mag-painting. Pag dating sa skin, iba siya eh.
Yeah.
Texture ng skin, iba. Tones, iba-ibang kulay ng skin. Depende din sa tao kung mahilig sa outside, mainit, ganyan. So, tattooing is really, di man ko mahingon nga lisod, but I think it's so paano ba sabihin yan? What do you call that?
Hindi ko naintindihan yung last na sinabi.
Hindi. Yung tattooing kasi, hindi siya yung parang painting. Isang canvas lang. Di ba? Sa atin kasi, sobrang versatile. Every time
iba-ibang skin, iba-ibang
client.
Diba? Siguro siya more of muscle memory talaga siya.
Yeah, muscle memory.
Diba?
That's why I can say tattooing is not a talent. Sorry to tell you guys. But
it's a skill.
It's a skill. You can learn tattooing by focusing, practice, number one. And I say talent, sunod na yan. Talent comes with creativity. If you see people that can do freehand on a tattoo, yan, talent yan for sure. But in terms of you wanna learn tattooing, that skills you can easily learn from it. And then number one is take time, make time, and focus, and just do it. Almost like if you can do it every day, then do it, and don't rush it. You don't need to rush. And this is not a race, di ba? Like ako, matagal yung process ko kasi walang nagtuturo sa akin. Same. So parang, I'm sure bro, sa'yo naman, di ba? Wala naman siguro nagtuturo sa'yo paano mag-organize ng event, di ba?
Ang hirap bro. Ang hirap.
Diba?
It's hard. Pero like, question lang to you guys. Since you were talking about the basics, ano yung particular fundamental skill na took you some time to actually learn sa tattooing? Ikaw, Charles.
I think yung yung muscle memory.
Yeah.
Kasi iba-iba talaga siya eh. Iba-ibang approach kada skin, kada part ng katawan, iba. Hindi siya
for
same.
Sure.
Iba ba yung depth ng like how deep you can go with the
Yes.
needle, things like that. Naka-experience ka ng yung when you were starting yung na-aksidente, gano'n, like dumugo, ganyan.
Hindi naman na aksidente.
Dinugo eh.
Pero dinugo, oo.
Dudugo talaga. Video yun eh. May ink lang.
Pero along the journey talagang magkakamali kayo. Pero wag kayong matakot magkamali kasi yun yung yun yung kumbaga yun yung magtuturo sa inyo di ba?
Yeah.
Ako, ang dami kong, for sure, tayo Boots, ang dami nating nasirang balat.
Oo.
Di ba?
Meron.
Kasama talaga siya
Mga
sa,
tropa nyo, ganun.
kasama siya sa journey. Di ba? Kasama siya sa journey.
Yeah, wrong spelling, ano? Only judge can guide me.
No regrets.
No regrets. Yeah.
No regrets.
Yeah,
Ikaw bro, like was there any...
Pinakamatagal kong pinractice is the line works. I grew up with charcoal drawing eh. So mostly shading. So my style before is more on black and gray realism, big piece. Gusto ko yun, walang line work. So then I started learning lines, parang ang hirap. Parang sabi ko, ang hirap nito parang hindi ganun ka-consistent yung line ko. Coil din, nagsimula ako sa coil. Actually, until now, gusto ko pa rin magtattoo ng coil eh. Pag solid, pag tribal, ganyan. Natutuwa ako. So, yun, line works. Nagkamali na din.
It's part naman.
Yeah,
it's
actually,
part.
ang unang tinato ko bro, Chinese character sa kalendaryo. Hindi namin alam ano yung meaning. Ayan, maganda yan. Give the pig. Wakibaw. Yeah, nagkamali na din. I'm blessed na ang dami kong kapitbahay na pedicab driver.
Okay lang.
Yun yung mga
Dali na, tatata! Tricycle.
Yan. Pero sige, like since you got that, curious lang, is there, although I know of it, para for the audience na lang din, does tattoo artists have specializations? Do they necessarily have to have
Yes.
specialization? Sige. Charles.
Yes, I think, pero bago ka magpunta doon sa mag-specialize ka, at least madaanan mo muna talaga yung yung basic fundamentals. Once na master mo na yung basic, kahit anong style, kaya mo mag-jump. Kung gusto mo man mag-black and gray, gusto mo man mag-fine line, gusto mo man mag-watercolor, colored, ganyan. Madaling mag-jump. Pero hindi rin siya ganun kadali eh. Kailangan mo pa rin talagang mag-practice. Maging consistent. Tapos, pagdating doon sa specialized, syempre, sa tingin ng client natin, when we specialize something, mas, nag-gain siya ng trust eh.
Kasi yun yung forte mo eh.
Kumbaga, alam ng client na, hindi ka magkakamali dito sa style na to.
Kasi yun yung specialty mo. Sa akin naman, I need to practice all the style. Kasi nagsimula ako ng tattoo shop, ako lang mag-isa. So, ako nagpo-portrait, ilang coefficient yung tinato ko, yung stencil kahapon, stencil lang pa. Ibang anggulos. No. So, I started from a really small shop. Like, siguro, 3 tao lang yung kasya ba. And then, kailangan kong matutunan lahat. Kasi, yun nga, whatever comes to the door,
kailangan mo
tanggapin. Kasi paano yung rent mo, di ba? Naalala ko, 5,000 pa yung rent ko. Ang hirap. Ang hirap.
Ngayon, minimum mo na lang yun.
Sabi ko, ang hirap. But yeah, kailangan ko, I've been different style. But I think, para sa akin, bro, as a tattoo artist, na-realize ko, yung client yung nagsasabi kung ano yung, saan ka magaling. Kasi I realized na lalo akong nagba-black and gray, tapos ano yung ina-upload ko, yun yung pumapasok. So para sa akin, parang mas mas nahalata nila na mas magaling ako sa area na to. Parang sa akin, yung client ko nagdiktar kung ano yung style na dapat yung gawin. Yun yung sa akin. Yung para sa akin na naging experience ko ba?
Ikaw, Charles, did you choose or was it your clientele that spots
No, I
your-
choose talaga na ito yung magiging specialty ko.
What's
But
your
actually,
specialty by the
kasi
way?
mostly on, florals talaga, fine line. Pero actually, may nangyari before na parang yun yung doon ako nag-lean sa style na yun. Kasi one time, may client sa akin na nag-inquire na gusto niyang ipa-cover up yung arm niya. Tapos sinend niya sa akin yung arm niya, puro self-harm scar.
Ah, okay.
So gusto niyang pa-cover up ng florals. So sabi ko, eto, nagbigay ako ng rate, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, hindi niya daw afford. Baka maghanap na lang daw siya ng iba. Pero naisip ko, paano ko matutulungan yung tao na to? Kasi sabi niya, gusto daw niya makalimutan yung mga past experiences niya doon. Kasi every time na nakikita niya, nare-remind siya. So parang ako, paano ko tutulungan tong tao na to? So nag-reach out ulit ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, cover up ko na lang for free. So ginawa ko siya for free. Then nag-session kami. Tapos nandun pa yung parents niya. And after nung cover up, kinamusta ko siya like after a month. Mas okay siya. Mas naging okay siya. Sabi niya, hindi siya nagkakaroon ng episodes. Tapos ang nangyari pa nun, lagi pa siyang bumabalik sa akin. Nagpapatato siya ng mga maliliit. So, doon ko na-realize na grabe no, yung hindi ka lang pala talaga tattoo artist na kaya mong mag-make ng difference sa ibang tao using your talent. Tapos, yun, doon ko na parang mas na-inlove ako doon sa style ng mga florals. Pero way before na nag-uumpisa pa lang ako, ayaw ko ng florals. Kasi sanay ako sa mga straight lines Engineering Ganun lang yan, ruler, straight lines. So kapag ka mga curved lines na, doon ako nahihirapan. So, ayoko talaga ng mga florals. Pero ironic kasi ngayon,
Bro. Appreciate
specialty ko na siya.
Yep.
Tapos, yun, actually kami kanina ni Gab, may pinag-uusapan namin na dapat bang, dapat mag-generalize ka o mag-specialize ka? So, sabi ko sa kanya, since nag-uumpisa pa lang siya, kailangan mag-generalize muna. Kasi, hindi mo pa alam talaga kung ano yung gusto mong i-specialize So, dadaanan mo yung mga iba't ibang style. Pero kasi sabi ko sa kanya, in terms of sa clients, mas gusto ng client na specialty mo yung isang bagay. Kasi ito yung pwedeng mangyari. Once na generalize ka, let's say, 4 yung style na ginagawa mo. Iba-ibang style yan. Black and gray, fine line, watercolor, tribal. Meron tinatawag na halo bias. Na kapag etong 4 na to na ginagawa mo, tapos nag-fucked up ka sa isa, tingin sa'yo ng client, possible ka mag-fucked up dito. Pero pag specialize ka, ginagawa mo isang bagay lang. Alam nila na expert ka dito. Ang impression nila sa'yo, expert ka sa ibang bagay. So yun yung magiging
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Galing.
Anyway, like the audience can like ask questions.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
get intimidated by the
Ano
cameras.
may specialty?
Follow-up question doon sa so how do you like follow-up question? Hello. So follow-up question so diba from a generalist like transitioning into a specialty so how do you parang the transition phase?
The process?
Oh, because if you tattoo lang, like, tas yung portfolio mo lang yung, like, whomever comes into the door,
Yeah.
nahihirapan ka talagang parang, like, to specialize.
Yeah.
Like, so how do you do that? Do you, like, tattoo for free?
Mapapansin mo yun Mapapansin mo yun sa mga clients mo. Ano ba mostly yung laging dumarating sa iyo na style. Pero may isang way tawag nila dito ikigai. So, pwede mo gamitin tong concept na to. Like, ano ba yung style na, so let's say marami kang style na ginagawa, pero ano yung style na nag-i-enjoy ka? Okay? Next one is, ano yung style na mas nag-generate ng income? And third question is, ano yung style na feeling mong magiging confident ka ipakita sa lahat ng tao? Then doon ka magde-decide. Ano yun? Ano
Yeah.
doon sa mga style na ginagawa?
Yep, and I think-
Meron mag-i-stand out doon
Yeah.
na isa.
And I think, especially if you're starting, okay lang magtato ka ng libre. Okay lang yan. And also, make sure the style that, ang transition dyan sa akin is, kung ano yung gusto kong gawin, yun yung pinipost ko. Di ba?
Yeah.
So, kung ano yung gusto kong gawin ko, kung ano yung tattoo style na gusto kong bumalik sa akin na client, yun yung pinopost ko, yun yung pinupurso ko, yun yung story ko, para tumatak sa isip nila na, ito pala yung style ni Boots. Ganito pala, gusto niya, statue, ganito, ganyan. So parang, yeah, for the beginner, we highly suggest na do whatever style. Na, then one day, give it like 1 to 2 years.
Ikaw makaka-figure out.
Ikaw
na, no?
makaka-figure out yan. Even 1 year, and then you just wanna tattoo kuan lang, circle lang. Yung portfolio, circle lang.
Dito sa'yo pupunta lahat. Dito sa walang bilog.
Bilog lang, bilog lang. It's up to you. And then you can, you realize na yung client mo is, yun nga, yung bumabalik. Let's say. Kung ano yung bumabalik, then you just do it and then post it, whatever. Yun lang. Translation. Again, don't rush it. Make sure to take it easy. Don't rush na. Okay, next year, dapat may style na ako. No. Make sure na, yun nga, start from the basic, focus on line works, focus, ang pinakanindo dyan bro is limpyuha yung mga agi. Like, telling ba na,
Clean.
malinis yung gawa mo lagi. Kahit anong style. Para, pag may style ka na, dun mo na ma-apply lahat. Dapat malinis to, ganito yung shading, ganito ganyan. Kahit naman iba-ibang style, may lesson ka namang natutunan every style. And then yung lahat ng lesson na yun, lahat ng natutunan mo, i-apply mo sa style mo, sa isang style. So you can just spread it out na after that. Yep.
That's a great question, ha?
Yun,
But
galing.
I think coming into this next question, I'm curious lang. Because
okay.
like I think this one I'll definitely be, I'll relate the most. And most likely some of you, this is your question. When it comes to pricing. Because like, di ka naman mag-start ng what your rate right now, right? So, first of all, for both of you, you can answer either whoever comes first.
Okay.
Like, anong rate ka nag-start, and then, ano yung trigger sa'yo na, I need to like increase, or you think the market will be able to adjust to your, kunwari, kung nag-increase ka na ng rate.
Okay.
Sige, Charles, go.
Sige, bro.
Sir
Ako muna?
Charles.
Ako muna? Sige. Yeah, I started from 500 pesos. This way back, like 15 years ago. Mahal na yan noon. Di ba? Actually, what I can say about that, it depends, my pricing, I look at it as, what is my worth? Ano yung worth ng gawa ko? Number one, for me, time is the most important thing. Hindi mo na pwedeng balikan yung na-waste na oras ba? So, I value first of all, I value my craft. So, and then, in terms of pricing, for me, I'm not scared to go up yung pricing. It's not like higher up or not, at least middle, taas. Because, based on my experience, I'm confident enough. And yun nga, number 2 is time. Important yung time ko, may anak ako, may business ako, as much as possible, parang nag-jump ako no? So, una, balik tayo konti. Una, minimum, di ba? May minimum. Parang, yun yung minimum ng, let's say, sa Manila. Let's say, noon, 500 yung
500,
minimum.
yeah.
Lahat sa Cebu. Tapos yung mga OG, mahalata mo, ba't ang mahal nila? Ganito, ganyan. But, people go to them because, number one, they have the experience. Pangalawa, they establish themselves as a professional tattoo artist. So, pangatlo, don't be scared. Para sa akin kasi, ang dami kasing takot na, ay, pag nagmahal ako, wala na akong client. This is how I look at it. This is how I look at it. Let's say ngayon na, kanang panahon na ba? Let's say if you tattoo 500 pesos for minimal tattoo, and then you tattooed for one day, 6 na client. Then of the day, you're so tired.
Yeah.
Right? Set up. Bago na sad, plastic na sad. Bago na sa setup, bagong needle tanan, imong kwenta ko na imong nagasto sa usa ka setup, gamay ra kay ng 500 nimo. And it takes a lot of your time.
Yeah.
So, I decided na, okay, I'm gonna make it to 2K. So I don't need to tattoo 4 people. I can only do one tattoo, but I can spend more time on it. And I can, ninuton dyan ako. And at the end of the day, you're not tired, you're not burnout.
Burnout.
Yeah.
How many years, bro, before ka nag-jump? Kasi like, of course,
siguro,
when you were starting, you had hesitation.
nagsimula kasi ako sa bahay, sa room. Once I established my shop, when I went out, that's where I put my price higher.
I see.
The thing about having a shop then is people can really trust you. Because you have a tattoo shop. Sa bahay kasi, it's not bad to be in the house. Actually, that's all good. But the thing is, for me, I've been tattooing sa shop mga siguro 6 years. But my growth is so slow. Kasi wala akong, di ako
Walang
nakasurround
traffic.
ng artist, wala akong kausap about sa business. Ako lang mag-isa, kinakausap ko sarili ko. Ano kaya magandang marketing ngayon? Tapos nag-expect ka, magre-reply sa'yo, no? Di lang, ano lang. Tapos I realized now, no, I need to go out and I need to step by faith. And then that's where I started to gain more trust sa client. And then that's where I started, okay, I got rent to pay, I got supplies, need to supply every month, ganyan. So parang kinikwenta ko na ba? So yun.
And it pushed you a bit.
Yeah, push you a bit. And the thing is, don't be afraid na walang client na papasok sa'yo, bro. Honestly, man, if you know tattoo artist states, you will wait 1 year. Di ba? May artist na 1 year, yung booking, bro. Imagine 1 year. Maunsa tong artist. Ang artist ba, no? Naunsa naman siya. No? So, 1 year, bro. Imagine, ha? Mag-aantay sila ng 1 year just to get a tattoo on that guy. So, imagine. And then, also, if you have the... Ganito kasi ako eh. Binibigyan ko din knowledge yung client ko. Oh. Pag pumasok sila sa shop ko, or kahit sa bahay ko, kahit maliit na shop, binibigyan ko sila ng knowledge. Hindi yung parang, let's say, people buy a lot of cell phones, mahal. Mahabilin sa jeep, maguba, mabasa. Done. 50,000, 100K. Tattoo, explain ko lang. Tattoo, di na mawawala. Di ba? And it stays for you forever. And then, you need to, like, maraming tao nagpaparitoke, di ba? Gumagastos. But, also, this is our skin. Di ba? Skin mo yan eh. Tapos, it's gonna mean something to you, di ba? So, parang yun. Ini-explain ko yun. Binibigyan ko din ng knowledge yung client natin. As a tattoo artist din, that's our job.
So apart from the tattoo itself, you think na you're giving more value via those conversations, the experience. So, ganun. How about you, Charles? Like, what rate did you start with and how did you like decided ba na I need to like increase?
Well, una, ganun din eh. Nag-start din ako sa 500, nag-300 pa nga ako before eh. But syempre, tingin ko yung basic pricing would, pwede ka mag-base doon sa like sa mga expenses mo, like yung sa inks, ganyan, sa needles, ganyan. Pwede kang mag-start sa ganon. And then, eventually, taas mo na lang siya ng itaas. And then, wag ka nga, yun nga eh, sabi nga ni Boots, wag kayong matatakot na mag-price ng mataas dahil mawawalan kayo ng client. Hindi yun. Ang mindset doon, pag once na nagtaas kayo ng pricing, mawawalan kayo ng competition. Okay? Kasi ilan kayo dito na 1,000 yung minimum?
Yep.
Diba? Ang daming options ng client. Uy, ito, 1,000 minimum din to, tas mas magaling. Dito tayo, diba? Pero pag once na nagtataas ka ng pricing mo, nababawasan yung competition mo. So,
That's good. And then speaking of, I think na-mention na rin ni Boots since we're talking about pricing na, let's talk about yung mga marketing. Of course, I think the standard marketing, you can all research that. But what I want to know is, ano yung mga crazy guerrilla marketing that you did? Yung mga diskarte ba? That you did to actually, because like, I know in some businesses talaga you'll have a plateau ba? Na, I want to grow, but the trench of like kanang mga clients are the same. So I want to expand. So ano yung mga crazy or like creative na guerrilla marketing or diskarte ba?
Ako muna.
Ikaw, Boots.
Yung old shop ko, malapit sa Ayala. So ano pa lang yun, yung maliit lang. What I did, sobrang crazy, wala namang ituro sa akin nun. Nagkakape ako Boss Coffee sa Ayala. Dadala kong flyers, calling card. So while I'm having a coffee, chine-check ko yung mga tao doon. Daming foreigner eh. Pag may tattoo, binibigyan ko, bro. Ngayon, that's crazy because one time, nabigyan ko yung manager ng buong Ayala, bro. Ayala event. So, I was like, yo, sir, are you tattoo shop? Nasaan yung shop mo? Dito, malapit saan. You wanna set up a booth this Saturday? I was like, huh?
Oh, nice.
For real? Yeah, so, nag-set up ako, bro, inside the mall. So, yun. Parang, yun lang, crazy kasi walang nagturo sa akin nun, number one. Wala pang Friendster pa ata yun eh. Wala pang Facebook eh, no?
Ano yung Friendster?
Bro, imagine ako nang akong girlfriend nga flyer ka ng apat sa isang bond paper kinat ko. Tapos, ang liliit ng mga tattoo ganito. Tapos, dito lang, wala lang. Bigay ko lang. And then, yun. And then, I realized na, as a, let's say, people call me like OG tattoo artist. But the thing is, most of the tattoo artists, they stop the marketing thing. Because they thought na, okay, sikat na ako.
Pag open ng shop, automatic.
Automatic na. No, it never stopped. And then, what I did is, ini-study ko yung community. Kung ano yung basis ng mga younger generation, ano yung client target ko. So yun yung mga basis ng paano ako mag-market sa sarili ko. Along the way, dami kong natutunan through seminar like this. I went to Singapore, nag-seminar ako doon buong araw, 25K. But that 25K is more than worth, bro. Sobra pa yung natutunan ko sa ano na yun. Also don't be afraid to invest lalo na in your craft. Like this kind of talk is really good. You can have this every day. Diba? So, marketing-wise, just study about your clientele, anong klaseng client. Kaya din na I choose Crossroads kasi I put yung value nga ng as you are, diba, as an artist. I wanna be here because gusto ko yung market dito. Before ko ako nag-rent dyan, lagi akong pumupunta dito. Parang ini-study ko, ano kayang possible client na pumapasok. So, which is really good. Really good. Nice.
Thank you very much.
Yun.
Okay.
Solid.
Finally, like 1 year namin pinag-usapan.
Oh, bro,
bago
1
siya
year.
napunta dito.
1 year for sure.
1 year. 1 year akong tambay
Yeah.
doon sa dating shop.
Pero before, wala pang slot dito nun. Or,
There
Marami.
is actually, but by the time that I got here, of course, it was the height of the pandemic. There were a lot of like parang units that are available. But the good thing about Crossroads is we are creative hub. Parang lifestyle and creative hub. And we support yung creative community of Cebu. And which is in line with my interest at the same time. So of course, like I'm a fan of tattoo. I like tattooing. And then Boots was introduced to me. Apparently, like my apartment was just like 10-minute bike away from my house. So
Laging tambay.
lagi yung pumunta sa kanila. And then, ayun, I introduced him sa idea of being here. And I wanted to, put a bit of excitement ba sa Crossroads. Other than, of course, like we already have kanang mga distillery and ang Maya, Abaca, ganun. Because like, my impression when I first got here, 2019, parang tita place ba?
Oh, yeah.
Pero but like,
Old school.
years ago kasi it was gimmick place
Yeah,
naman pa siya.
this used to be like pumping, bro. Like, grab it.
Para siyang the fort before.
Yeah, yeah.
Fort
Yeah.
strip siya before. And then afterwards, naging parang ano siya, tita place, gano'n siya.
Tita, please.
Tita,
Yung mga brunch. Hindi, pero brunch ba? Brunch.
mga ganun.
So, Abaca and everyone. So, we wanna bring the, it's a conversation between me, Boots, and kanang sa manager ng distillery. Sabi ko,
Yeah.
we have to bring the bad boys in Crossroads.
Bad boys. Bad boys.
Pero doing good business naman. So,
Solid,
yun.
solid.
Yun siya. So, ayun, how about you, Charles? Like, what was your
Crazy marketing.
mga creative or crazy marketing moves na you think was out of the box during that time?
Tingin ko wala naman akong ginawang out of the box. Pero yung ginawa ko na mas effective before is influencer marketing.
Okay.
So, before nagre-reach out ako sa mga celebrities, sa mga influencers na I'll do like X-deal tattoos na parang tatuan ko kayo ng libre, you just need to promote us.
Yeah.
So, ginawa ko yun for so many years. Until now naman,
Sino
ginagawa.
yung pinaka-notable, if you don't mind? Yan.
Ang dami. Diba?
Yung excited ka ba? Oh, tatawang si...
Jaya.
Ang dami eh.
Dolphy.
Marco Gumabaw. Lauren Reed, kapatid ni James Reed. Angel Day, yung mga ganong influencers. Sino pa? Janu Gibbs.
Janu Gibbs, bro. OG.
Gibbs family, ganyan.
Wow.
So, ano pa ba? Kylie Bersosa. Ang dami. Ang dami na ito.
But you felt na it was and then it resulted to your kumbaga
Yeah, malaki
progress.
yung
Ang laking
impact.
tulong nun.
Yeah,
Ang laking
yeah.
tulong nun. Then, ginawa ko rin before ako eh. Ito, ang tagal namin itong ginagawa, yung mga promos like 50% off, buy one, take one. Pero this year, nag-stop kami. Kasi I realized na yung mga discounts, parang naging impression na siya doon sa brand ko. Na
yeah.
kapag ka yung tao, kapag ka may promo kami, nandyan yung mga clients. Pero kapag ka wala ng promo,
The thing,
Wala sila.
The thing about yung redeem, sobrang minsan lang talaga. But if we do discounts, that's gonna be like charity event. May tutulungan kaming family, ganyan. For me, promo kasi, parang yun yung na-stuck sa mind ng client eh. Na, mag-aantay na lang ako ng promo kaysa
Yeah.
nawawala na yung value na
Nawawala
isang
yung
tattoo
value,
shop.
totoo.
I mean, doing a event like that, which is also okay naman. Wala namang mali dyan. Yun nga lang, kung sobrang minintain mo na, yun na yung magiging character ng shop mo. Di ba? Maganda yan bro, na nakita mo yung
kasi parang parang ginagawa, kasi ako nag-goal ako eh, like monthly, parang nagre-reach ako ng quota every month. Tapos parang ilang months na merong time na hindi ko na siya maitaas. Ba't ganun? Mapawalang client, maparaming client, bakit same pa rin? So, ang ginawa ko this year, nagtaas ako ng rate.
Tapos tinanggal mo na yung
mga promos, tinanggal ko. Tapos meron kaming tinatawag na off-season na parang feeling namin na wala talagang clients during that time. So, doon kami nagpa-promo. Ginawa ko, off-season, di kami nag-promo. Nagtaas kami ng rate.
baliktad.
off-season rate, higher.
So, anong nangyari? Yung income namin during peak season, nataasan pa namin.
Ng off-season.
During off-season.
Di ba?
So, ganun yung parang naging favor na, yun, kailangan ko lang pala magtaas ng rate.
Yeah. And then yun nga, don't be afraid to like lose a client ba, especially if you're beginner pa. For me, focus on your tattoo, not on the money, because that's the most important thing. Either you charge minimum or higher. The most important thing is focus sa imong craft. Focus gid sa tattoo because number one jud na pinaka successful na marketing is word of mouth. for us, a Redeem, I always say this to the team, we're not just tattooing here. We want na, pag pumasok yung client, lumabas siya na masaya at may ikikwento siyang experience. Kasi hindi lang tattoo yung pinuntan niya din eh. Yung experience. Yung experience. How you deal with your client. How do you talk to them. Based on my experience, most of my clients nagiging close ko, bro. Nagiging close friend ko. Tapos may tinutulungan kami, may client akong doktor. One time na pinupirahan yung mama ko, may client akong natawagan. Easy. Parang, yun nga, as a tattoo artist, we also build up our relationship ba sa kliyente. Kaya at the end of the day, number one, they trusted you. And then, number two, they willing to save money para makapagtato. Ang sarap kaya pakinggan, di ba? Sir, how much is your minimum ito? Sige sir, pag-ipunan ko. Di ba? Ang sarap, di ba? Kaysa sir, mahal ni mo sir. Ni mo.
May nagganon na sa'yo before.
Pero na, for sure. Yeah, but the fulfilling lang is, look at painters. Bro, how much for one painting? 1 million. Di ba? And people buy it. Di ba? They can put it in your wall.
Kasi they see the value.
The value. Di ba? And then us, as a tattoo artist, we're dealing with something permanent. Yung painting, pwedeng masunog yan eh. Mabasa, mag-iiba yung kulay, di ba? We're dealing with skin. We're dealing with people ba? Yeah, and tattooing actually is a service. It's not like, oh, pasok ka, tatuang kita, alis. Hindi yan. How I gain my client is relationship talaga, number one. Word of mouth, importante yan. And then, after that's the second move, which is the marketing. And easy ngayon, social media. I suggest, you don't need to pay for marketing, whatever. Focus ka muna sa, yun nga, gawa mo. And then, make your portfolio consistent. Yeah? And then, para relevant ka lagi, always post. Always post, Jude. Always post. And not only your personal life, but always post something about art. Yun nga sinabi ni Charles. Kasi, client is looking at us not only in our job, is also in our life. Lifestyle. Minsan nga personal, di ba? Yun. Right, almost there. We have 10 minutes.
Questions ba? Questions about like, sige bro. Since we're talking about like marketing, I think that's something na
Yeah.
Add ko lang yun, tulad ng sabi ni Boots, focus on your craft, your tattooing. Yun yung first. Second is focus on giving value to your clients, which is yung present ko sa kanina. Yun yung pwede nyong gawin.
yes,
Sige, bro.
Okay, bago yung question ko, gusto ko magpasalamat kay Sir Boots Brandon sa mga famous and
Famous?
How to be
Famous bachelor. Yeah.
By the way,
By the way, bachelor siya.
Kulit.
thank you sa pag-share niyo ng mga
Yo.
knowledge na experience niyo through the years. Siyempre, parang sa na-memorize na rin para sa aming mga newbie. Inspiration siya, tsaka motivational.
Yep.
At tsaka sa mga taong nasa likod ng event na to.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
For real.
So yung question ko is, sa present time na to, ngayon na professional artist na kayo, established, ano yung mga motivation tsaka naging inspiration nyo, or sino or ano, tapos yung mga challenges nyo ngayon, at tsaka paano nyo pinag-keep yung fire na burning siya, hindi siya lumamatay.
Alright. Pang Miss Universe.
Ang ganda.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that. Yeah. Ikaw muna.
Interpreter.
Ikaw muna, bro. So, wala ka. Biyaw to, bro. Wala ka niya. Tayo gihugot mo. Niya. Let's go. Ano yun?
Wait lang, ang daming question nun eh.
So, let's...
Ano yung parang
chop natin?
What and who? What or who you inspires you ba nowadays? That's the first one. Second is like, I think how what are your challenges? And then third is
How you keep your fire burning.
how do you keep your fire burning?
Alright.
Well, I think siguro yung first question and yung third question is
Related.
related siya.
Yeah.
Related siya. So, kung bakit ako until now nagtatato kasi ang mission ko talaga is to mabago yung impression ng mga tao sa tattoo industry. So kaya ako nag-educate ng mga aspiring tattoo artists para mag-guide sila. And yun din para sa mga clients din nga na yun magkaroon tayo ng mga positive
For sure.
impression sa mga tao. Kasi 'di ba until now tingin pa rin sa atin alam mo yun,
Banditos.
rockers,
Rockers, yeah. Addict.
criminal, addict. Yun, yun. And then hindi pa rin tayo considered as an industry.
Yeah.
So, ayun, hindi ako titigil hanggat hindi nangyayari yung goal na yun.
Nice.
Challenges daw. Like, what
So,
were your challenges?
Well, challenges.
Haters.
Haters. Ang daming haters. Lalo ngayon kasi...
Talaga? Mabilis eh. Are these competitors?
I think hindi lang naman sa tattoo industry, bro. For me, you get hate kasi you're doing something na hindi nila kaya.
Pero like,
totoo.
I'm curious, like, sino yung mga haters? Are they competitors or
Halo?
yung mga 10 years old sa
Kasi
internet?
ganito eh. Like, recently, nakakuha ko ng partnership with Philippine Women's University. Na first ever tattoo course sa university, sa school.
That's a
So,
great,
amazing.
First ever yon.
milestone.
So, after nun, nung pinost ko yun, ang daming mga nagalit.
Ano sabi?
Ang daming nagalit kasi, yun nga, dahil syempre ang paniniwala nila is, kung gusto mo matuto mag-tattoo, you have to undergo apprenticeship. Ganyan.
Ano mga old school to?
Ganon. So, mga old school.
Alright.
Ayun, parang challenge siya sa akin kasi minsan umaano sila, parang sumosobra dahil pati yung inaatake ka na nila
Personally.
Personally.
Yun yung parang nakakalungkot. Okay lang, sige, bash nyo ako sa school about. Pero yung atakihin ka personally na hindi na related sa tattoo, parang wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
Marami silang oras, walang kliyente yun.
Bro, for sure, bro. Nanonood lang yun sa'yo. At least they spend time for you. Like,
Yes.
then we don't have time for that for sure. But
Ikaw,
anyway, how
ikaw,
you keep your fire burning?
Well, yun, talagang focus lang din talaga ako na
Sa goal.
makapagbigay ng value din sa mga ibang tao, sa mga
sige.
ibang tattoo artists.
Okay. Sa akin, I look up to people like Charles. I look up like you. Actually, I look up to people na even they're not tattoo artists. I look up to people na they made it to the top na even though they came from nothing. So, parang ako ba? I look up to people na yun yung nakapag-keep my passion na lagi siyang mainit because yun, I privately choose the people that I follow. Kaya gusto ko yung Instagram.
Totoo yan.
Yung tao lang na gusto kong makita, yun lang yung...
Totoo yan.
Kasi I don't wanna waste actually, social media for me is I use it for business. Straight up business. Personal life, dili na kayo. Way back, I was younger, always post. Galit ako, ipopost ko, di ba? Ngayon, I'm all about business and marketing. And kaya nga, I look up to people na prang ka magsalita ba? Prang ka sa straight to the point kung ano yung goal mo. Like, yun. Then, ano ba yung question?
Challenges.
Challenges, marami. Yun nga, haters bro, di na mawawala yun eh. But the thing is, I don't focus on them. Actually, maganda nga yun bro. May positive, it's all about how you deal with it. It's all about, let's say, nag-text ako, tapos ikaw, galit ka na nagbabasa sa text ko. Siyempre, galit ka. Galit yung impression mo. But the thing is, if I got hate, and I was like, okay, maybe I can learn from it. So, hindi ko na gagawin yun. But may hate din na, may challenges na din na personal nga na wala
Personal
namang
attack lang.
kinalaman sa ginagawa mo. But the thing is, I don't have time. I don't even have time to read comments sa kanila. Kasi busy ako eh. Di ba?
Actually.
Tapos sila, wala silang magawa eh. They're just, bro, pasalamat na lang tayo. Kasi they spent 10 minutes of your Instagram just to look at us na mangitag sayop ba? Di ba? Murag atong mga silingan, parinte, like whatever. Not even tattooing. Even our personal life, naman tayo haters, di ba? Atong mama, kasabaan ta. Di ka mahugas plato. Di ba? Haters sa atong mama. But the thing is, how you deal with it and how you can turn that challenge into inspiration. Like me, bro, before I open the shop sa Crossroads, ang dami ko pinagdaanan. Dami. Nagbagyo pa dito. Pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Di ba? Personal life, meron pa. Di ba? May anak ako dalawa. Parang, but I keep that to myself and I said to myself na no, this is not gonna stop me. And instead na ma-discourage ako, I put myself, linagay ko lang, binigyan ko 2 months. Okay, 2 months boots, mauwi kagi. Inom araw-araw, sige, sagarin mo, bahala ka. After nyan boots, bro,
Balik.
after that, bounce back. 110%. And I was like, no, it's not gonna stop. Diba? And then, why I'm still on fire? Because of this kind of thing. Yun nga sinasabi ko, habang buhay tayo, diba? We're all gonna die anyway. But the thing is, as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna share whatever natutunan ko for the past 36 years in my existence. So I was like, not even tattooing, even personal life, di ba? Kaya ang dami kaya I keep my circle small, kasi alam nila kung sino, kilala nila ako, kung sino ako. So maliit lang. You don't need to have a big ass circle. I mean, as tattoo artists, marami naman tayong kakilala eh. But we keep our circle small. Which is, for me, those people na na-inspire ako. Ito, gusto kong kasama to kasi ito yung conversation namin, di ba? Hindi yung pag nag-inom kayo or nag-usap kayo, puro lang ano eh. No? Parang, di ba? Mga useless ba? And yeah, keep your ground, always keep your feet in the ground.
I think
Yun.
what I share with Boots then through the years na we've been together is more of a basta surround yourself with people na challenges themselves.
Yeah.
Na who has goals, who has like every time you meet may bago siyang project eh. May gusto siyang gawin. Like
Don't
you know,
stop.
sometimes kasi like we won't feel that every day, but if you always associate or surround yourself with people like that, pag uwi mo, umaapoy ka na rin eh.
Balik tayo sa tattoo. That's why I also encourage everyone to apply for in a tattoo shop. Whatever, like kahit ano gawin mo para matuto ka. Tapos yun nga, galing ako sa kwarto, 'di ba? Lumabas ako because I wanna surround myself with artists. I wanna be inspired like ni Jennifer. Kahit bago pa lang, nakikita ko yung progress yan. Na-inspire ako, bro. Hindi ako pwedeng magkamali. Sabi ko, no. dapat ano
standard
ikaw yung
is
standard
maintain.
ka eh. So yun yung maganda sa, my experience sa Redeem, we always push ourselves. And I always like, kahit I'm the boss, I'm still learning sa mga tao na mga kahit baguhan. Kahit ngayon, natututo pa din ako. Yeah.
Anyway, I think we've been exceeded.
That's a really good question for the last one, no? Ang ganda, bro. Nice kayo.
Thank you.
So we
Anyway,
can continue this afterwards. Any parting messages lang for the
Sige,
audience ba?
ikaw muna.
Sa podcast. Charles,
muna.
thank you for being here.
Bro,
But
thank
what's
you.
your parting message?
Sobrang grateful ako dito sa event na to. Actually, hindi ko siya ina-expect. Nabigla ako, pero yun, syempre, always on the go pa rin. Tsaka si Boots eh. Kailangan ko pagbigyan si Boots. Ayun,
Thank you.
sa mga organizers, kay Gion, sobrang maraming salamat.
Yo,
And
thank you
sana,
for being here.
hindi pa to yung last
No, we
word.
just
Hindi
started.
pa to yung
We just
last.
started. Yes, pakpakan na to,
Thank
Charles.
you, thank you.
Ako, just wanna say thank you so much, Gion. Bro, without you, we're not gonna be here. Also, Crossroads, bay. Grabe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Message ko lang, especially the new tattoo artists, don't give up. Always good. #padayon. I know, frustrating gamay. Like, nagsugod ka. Nga, wala mo dool mo client. That's, mag-uol na, bro. But don't stop, bay. Don't stop. If kaya ninyo magtatog libre, just for you to practice, then do it. Don't. Ayaw na lagi post nga, libre ni ha. Ayaw na, ang modool nimo libre na tanan. No? Makakasuod lang nimo ba? And I just stop. And then, And also, don't expect too much. Okay? If mag-expect dayon ta, dali ta dali ta ma-down. Just mo to focus good number one good sa imong agi good like 100%. And then after that, diha na ka maka-realize nga saka na ka. And then we just started by kani ma-maintain na nato at least once a month, no? Yeah, and then shout out sa ilang dyan. Shout out sa
Si Yul.
brother, si Yul, bro. Thank you so much. Bad Tito podcast coming soon. Yes, sir.
Very soon.
Very, very soon. Sino yung mga bad titos dyan? Hit us up. Para
At
pwedeng
saka yung mga
mag-guess.
bad titas.
Yeah, mga bad titas din. Let's go. Yeah, anyway, nagsugod pa lang ta. And hopefully, masundan next month. As long as Charles, every time nandito, hopefully, bro, you're free. Yeah, for sure. I think that's it. Gio?
That's it. And support all the community here in Cebu, especially the things that we do here in Crossroads. So this week we're supporting Tubo Cebu Art Fair.
Yep.
And then coming na Visayas Art Fair, Lit Fest, September Fever, and of course on the 17th we'll have River Volume 1 here at Crossroads. So yun, support lang. Many events.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for coming, guys.
Shout out to
Appreciate
you.
your time. Shout out.
We out.
Ganda. Bilis ng oras, isang oras pa.